Hi, welcome to Miss Music. On this channel, I'm looking at music that may have passed you by, some of my favourite all-time albums, but also new releases. And on this video, I'm going to look at IQ's new release, Dominion. IQ was a band I got into as a teenager, just as they were releasing probably their first album. They're probably, I guess, the band I've seen more times than any other band that I like, and I have a fondness for them and their music. Peter Nichols' stage persona fascinated me as a teenager, and their live shows never disappointed. I've seen them more recently at their Christmas shows in London, and they are still really great live. So I was really excited about the release of Dominion. It's their first new album since their 2019 release, Resistance. But did it live up to expectations, and would I recommend that you give it a listen? Let me know what you think about this album in the comments section, and do subscribe if you want to be part of the conversation. Now, Dominion starts with The Unknown Door, which is a 22-minute long song. And to be honest, it feels a lot longer. This track, unfortunately, feels almost the same throughout. It lacks the colour, the depth, the musical inventiveness of other heavyweight IQ songs like The Great Spirit Way, Constellations, Harvest of the Soul, and The Last Human Gateway. I love those songs. They are super interesting tracks to listen to. Now, for some reason, from the album Frequency onwards, the band seemed to be foregoing musical hooks and interesting melodies. They are not mixing up the rhythms in the songs, the time signatures, and for all of that, the music feels a bit flat. I realise it takes a while for longer songs to bed in. There's a lot for the brain to remember in a 20-minute long song, but after 5 listens, this song really does very little for me. Unfortunately, there's nothing on this album that grabs me, that makes me want to listen to it again and again. This band has written some great tracks in the past that really draw you into the music and excite. I really love the track Born Brilliant, Out of Nowhere, Through the Corridors, excellent track, and 10,000 Demons more recently. This is a band with serious songwriters who take serious themes and have forged a unique sound from the 80s neo-prog movement. Their music can be dark and often deals with existential questions about death and life and our place in time. But, this band is also fun, funny, and quite silly at times, and full of energy. And this side of the band seems to have been forgotten on this album and on 2019's Resistance. Now, it took me a while to get round to recording this video. And the reason for that is each time I listen to one of these songs, I then wanted to go back and listen to past albums. And in doing so, it brought home to me just how well in the past Nichols, Mike Holmes, and then Mike Oxford worked together. On those past albums, it's as though there were 3 vocalists in the band. 2 just happened to be guitar and keyboard. When Oxford or Holmes took over the song from Nichols, they weren't simply filling in X number of bars with a solo. They really interacted with Nichols' vocals and just moved the song forward. That's not there on Dominion. Instead, I think the sound is a bit muddy, and Holmes's guitar is never really clear in the mix, and it is relegated to soloing rather than carrying elements of the song. The keyboards also feel underwhelming and I think lack imagination. I don't know if you agree with that. This is an album I really, really wanted to like. This is such a special band for me, and I hope they carry on making music. They are always interesting, and Dominion is no exception to that. It's an interesting listen. It just fails to excite. Peter Nichols' voice still sounds absolutely superb, and that special frail, childlike quality, theatrical quality, if you like, still remains. And he injects the music always with something special. I do hope they carry on recording, but maybe they need to take a different track and get back to shorter, dare I say, more catchy songs. So do listen to this and listen to it again and again. And the one thing it's going to do is make you listen to the back catalogue. You'll just want to hear more IQ, and that's never a bad thing. And let's hope they do carry on making music and touring. Thanks for watching. Do let me know what you think of this album. Leave some comments below. And, if you want, subscribe. If you don't, that's fair enough.